Hey everyone, it's Mike from Junkie Crafts and Builds, and today we are looking at the ultimate SWAT officer from the Figures Toy Company, a small company down in Tampa, Florida. These guys are known for their inexpensive, like NPC style figures, mainly with wrestling and stuff from what I've seen from their website. But they did provide a series of law enforcement individuals. And I decided out of the three that were available, I'd pick up the SWAT officer. So we're going to check them out, do some comparisons, and I'll let you know what I think about them. So starting with the package, it's a very small, compact box. Ultimate SWAT officer here, Figures Toy Company. 20 ports of articulation, compatible with most figure lines, comes with gear and weapons. And here are the other two that I said were available, the Ultimate Police Officer and the State Trooper. I want to try this one out first to see if it was worth my time getting this one in particular. The State Trooper I'm not too concerned about. Again, there was just another look. It's the dead eye, kind of plain NPC face. It kind of gets me. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and take them out. And of course, we're going to pull from the bottom because that is the proper way of doing things. All right, everything's in like these cellophane bags. All right. So let's see what we are working with. Put the box there. All right, so it looks like we have some extra hands to play with. We have some weapons here. Look like an M16 AR type of weapon and a pump action shotgun with straps. That's cool. And the figure himself. Okay. Well, let's just start off right now. Sorry for the noise. That is how it is right now. Okay. Instantly, the feel of this guy reminds me of when I was giving my impressions video for the wave 1 of the Skibidi figures. So I'll put that right up there. But yeah, he's very plain, not really any paint on. We do have a nicely tempoed SWAT police here on the back of this overlay vest. He has a pistol. We'll remove that for now to look at the other weapons later. But yeah, belt, helmet. But yeah, this is pretty basic, guys. So aesthetically, I mean, it definitely looks. I mean, this was MSRP 24 bucks. This does not look like a $24 figure. This looks more like a $10, $12 figure, to say the least. Yeah. Anyway, black. We got this, short sleeve shirt underneath here. This overlay is huge. This vest is monstrous. Look at the gap. Yeah. Well, we got a helmet. Assuming the helmet comes. Yep, the helmet comes off. So let's just take that off now. So we can look at this guy all together. There we go. All right. So let's check the face out here, and well, I'm sure he has a great personality, but we have painted hair, beard, eyebrows. I mean, it's the least sharp looking, to say the least. But yeah, this is kind of basic. Neck is painted over the black. Fairly decent. We've got a little bit of bleed over there on the side. Right there. Yeah. So, I mean, aesthetically, he's made to be, he's going to be a background figure, to say the least. There's nothing overly exciting about this guy at all. But, yeah, let's roll right into articulation real quick. So, looks like the head is on a ball peg. Doesn't have any forward or back movement, just side to side movement here. Just a little bit, but more than most Hasbro figures nowadays. Small ball peg going into the head there. So with that, you get 360. You get some relatively good tilt. No real up to talk about. So about forcing it. Same with the down. So, and no ball peg here at the neck. It's just a straight piece of plastic. Shoulders are a straight peg in with a cap. Can we get a T-pose? I haven't heated this guy up or anything, so I guess we'll find out together. All right, so I'm not getting a full 90 off of that one, but at least I can get it up here. We have a bicep straight rotation cut here, double pin or double jointed pinless elbow, which is nice. No real sculpt to say the least, and the pins or the elbows kind of ugly to say the least. But yeah, and we have a butterfly, which is actually pretty decent. Kind of surprised by that. So you can get all the way back there, all the way forward. I wonder if that's going to help with, you know, his pistol and putting it in front of him here. Straight, pretty much. We got wrist rotation, hinged on a horizontal for this hand. I kind of messed with that one a little bit. And here, out of the box, it comes with these, like, gesture, free-flowing hands, casual hands, whatever you want to call them. Let's see. No. Well, there is a cut up there, but with the overlay, you're not getting any bend down or back. You are getting a straight rotation there at the waist. So you're not really getting up and down. Again, that could be because of this vest. But all right, yep. Belt's painted at least. All the buttons and knobs are painted on there, so that's good. Not on the back of this though. I mean, that's just straight. Anyway, let's see. Can we get a split? We get about that, which is about what we say is average per se. Up, he gets about 90. Nothing back. We have a straight cut across the thigh. Ooh, we have some strong detents, but we get double jointed pinless knees that are very ugly, to say the least. So yeah, yeah. So it's on both. Oh man, that's tight. Okay, there's that. Ankles, let's see what we got here. So we have no boot cut or calf cut. We have pretty much a one click down, half a click up, no pivot other than a slight turn there and there. So yeah, limited articulation in the lower part. Let me get this cracked out. There we go. But if you just want me to stand around and give direction, you can do that. I mean, he stands fairly well. You know, his shoes, his laces and stuff. So yeah, but very tubular, very simple design. All right, let's look at the accessories. So off the top, I took off his helmet, and it's simple black matte plastic with a plastic shield over the face, and it just slides right on like that and down. So there's him protecting his face. All right, so weapon wise, he had this pistol, or the service pistol, in his holster on his belt. No blast effect, straight just black plastic, but it slides in well enough and stays in there fairly well. And so let's look at his hands first, actually. And he has a pile of hands here, so let's check them out. So as we see here, he has this one kind of open, relaxed hand, and he has a alternate side for that. We only have, nope. We have our cupping hand, and we have our other side here. So we have a pair of cupping hands. We have a pair of fists right here. We have one pointing hand, and we have a pair of trigger hands, which is good. So let's swap out a trigger hand here. We'll do the right side. Okay, those pop off fairly easily. Just a straight peg in there, and it looks like they are all horizontal pegs. Okay, so there's that look. So now let's see how well those butterflies work. Let's take the pistol out. Here's how he is holding his service revolver. Fits in there fairly well. Now let's see here. With the horizontal, ooh, those are on some strong detents as well. But sure enough, he can at least hold it in front of him. So that's cool. That's better than some Joes and Legends and a couple of Valorverse figures with their vests on. And that is utilizing the this butterfly joint all the way. So that's impressive. I'll say that much. Let's see what his other weapons look like here. We'll start off with this pump action shotgun, which has a softer PVC strap. Not the most elegant way to put this strap on. We got these big old pegs on here, but we have painted cartridges on the side here. Again, no blast effect or anything. So here's that. Let's see how well this goes around him. Okay, so you can strap that on fairly well. Doesn't look horrible. And then for his AR weapon, again, flat matte plastic, all one piece. There's no removable magazine. So again, the big old pins on the side. It does look accurate enough. No blast effect. So yeah, so let's see how he looks holding that. And here he is holding the AR. Won't lie, it's really loose in his trigger hand here, say least, and the cupping hand can hold it. These are a little firmer. They're not the soft PVC that we're used to with Hasbro products or anything like that, but there he is holding that. Let's see if he can get it up. I mean, he can hold it up, not exactly against his shoulder, but again, for just photography and stuff, if you're just looking for someone in the background to hold a weapon or direct, he can do that. So he is all standing. Put him all the way back here to stand up. So yeah, that's how he looks. So let's compare him against some other figures. So for our first set of comparisons, I brought up some MCU other civilian style figures here. We have you know, a nice group of stuff. Yeah, included the new body Matt Murdock coming against the old body Bucks. These are nice little suited figures, and they fit in fairly well. Again, he's a bulkier figure. So for a little Fortnite love, RIP to the Hasbro brand, there is a pair of Fortnite figures. Again, a little more cartoony and stuff, but with a simple look of the SWAT officer, especially in the face, it can kind of mix in there. Maybe. He's a little bigger, especially with just like the features and stuff. For a little more comic flair, here is the Agent Venom and the Retro Tombstone. Both those look really good. That mixes in the best so far of these comparisons. Now we're getting into more of these brands that I think this is really kind of focused to incorporate with, and I brought in some other law enforcement from G.I. Joe Classified series. And of course we have Shockwave, our G.I. Joe SWAT specialist, and our MP Law with his K9 Order. And Order seems to be, you know, fitting in fairly well with him. These are nicely scaled figures overall to go with the SWAT officer. And to mix up a little bit more, here is the Series 5 Sidewinder from Valorverse. And to represent like Black Series scale as a figure art scale, we have the Indiana Jones. I don't even remember what her name is. All I know is she has a huge ass neck. And I think the comparison that most everyone is looking to see just is to have him squared up here next to the Legacy Collection G.I. Joe ESU police officer, which is just coming out, and the firefighter, which has been out and peg warming all over targets, at least in the area here. I mean, it's clear the level of detail is not going to be measurable. Hasbro has just gone above and beyond in regards to textures and just sculpt and stuff. But if you're looking for something to help supplement and your background, this could work. But yeah, it's not really going to be a true one-to-one comparable thing. Just the way that these guys look. So final impressions of the Figures Toy Company Ultimate SWAT Officer. Is he worth 24 bucks? No, in my opinion. Again, the sculpt, while it's, you know, it's commendable, it's just not up to par with some of these other brands that most of us collectors would have these guys incorporate with. For toy photography, he would definitely be a background NPC, just kind of have him walking around blurred over or whatever. But the articulation, I mean, for the most part, it's there, especially in those butterflies, where you can actually, you know, utilize the arms, is a lot better than some of the other figures that I'm just talking about and showing here. It does come with a nice array of weapons in regards to the AR, the shotgun, and the pistol, all of which can be put into the hands well enough, and I'm especially happy that I can have him do a double hand stance with the sidearm. But you know, it's up to you. If you're definitely looking for something to supplement your background diorama pieces and stuff, 24 bucks, I mean, if you can pull it off, you can. I may try to get the Ultimate Police Officer just to have something to supplement with the ESU guys. That might work. It looks like the articulation is going to be pretty much the same across the board with this guy. But yeah, I got this off of Amazon. You can get it from their actual website as well, Figures Toy Company. But that's about it, guys. I mean, this is a basic figure. This is a basic impressions of him. And yeah, are you going to get him? Is he interesting enough for you? Does it remind you too much of the Skibbity toys and not worth your time? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.